And of course, it's muted. My first Star Trek stream, and it's muted. Hopefully the audio's okay, because I haven't used this software. I'm using Meld Studio instead of OBS today. And the game we're playing is Star Trek Voyager, Across the Unknown, as you can see there. It has a weird way of handling music, so I've had to put my own music in. Thanks, Just One, appreciate it. Yeah, so it has a weird way of handling the audio, so I've had to put my own music in, as I've just mentioned. But let's get into the game and see what it looks like. I've got it on super duper mode. Let me just make that chat. Oh, where am I going to put it? We'll see how that goes there at the moment. You can all see that. Do we have the icons on? I want to put platform icons on because we're allowed to now. Platform icons. Boop. There we go. Because Twitch have, like I said the other day, Twitch have changed their policies. So there we go. Alright, that should be good. We've got all the Star Trek things going. I'll turn the music down a little bit. Now, there is copyright music in this. So to stop a copyright strike, just here in settings, in game, as you can see there, I don't know if, is that bright enough? Yeah, it looks bright enough. See, it's got this streamer mode here. So I've got streamer mode on, and yeah, so because you won't get any of the original Star Trek music on stream, so that's a bit disappointing. So yeah, so when I personally play it, I can do it. So I've got it set up for those who want to know, windowed, and it's not stretching the whole ultra wide monitor that I've got. So I've got it at a lower resolution, but I've got it at epic quality because my game rig can handle that sort of thing. So we should be good to go. I'll just... Yep, I'll leave that as it is. Right, so let's create a game. Alright, hopefully you can hear the... So, do we go for... I don't want to die straight away. Years of Hell. What a great episode that was. Those who have played... So, those who know. Alright, what I'll do with the chat... Here we go. We'll do something unique. Let's put it down here. Surely, why can't I? Sorry, I'll just let's unclick that. There we go. Some of this action going on here. Down the bottom, who just subscribed? Esquire John, I think that's Estrie or something like that. Anyway, there we go. So the chat's down here now. Doesn't seem like the gameplay's there. Alright, that looks alright. Cool. Hopefully you can read that. Do I make it any bigger? There we are. Can I make the text bigger? So like I said, new streaming software, so we're going to do it on the fly. Font size. That looks nice. I like that. In fact, I might put it right next to my head. There we go. Alright. Look, looks good. Looks good. No, it's all about the looks. Okay. So... I want to go for the adventure one. I'm going to make a couple of profiles. I might try a harder one later. But we'll say home. Right, so what we got? Apparently there's a lot of reading. So focus on the journey, recommended for players who want to enjoy the story and exploration without the constant pressure of the fight for survival. Resources are plentiful, combat is manageable, dialogues and away missions are less challenging. Homesickness is a minor problem. Or we could choose survival, The authentic Delta Quadrant experience. Recommended for experienced strategists and resource managers. Resources are limited, combat is challenging, dialogues and away missions are demanding, homesickness is a problem. And of course, the ultimate stress test, Years of Hell. Recommended for players who have already completed survival mode and wish to put their skills to the test. I don't think I'll quite play that one just yet. So let's go this one. All right. Right, let me just maybe mute the music. How are we going to do this? It's going to take a while. Oh shit, how do I do this? Right. You are the captain of the Federation Star Trek USS Voyager. Manage your ship and crew. Plot a course through the procedurally generated star system. Your unique ship build and decisions you make will reshape the story. So it's just caching shaders at the moment as we do that. And should be finished in a minute. There we go.
So, a few days back, this Captain Janeway breezes into my cozy penal colony like she owns the place. She's stern and smells like coffee and regulations. And the kicker? She's served with my old man on the Albatani. Turns out her security chief, Tuvok, was playing spy on a Maquis ship that vanished in the Badlands.
Oh no.
Now Janeway needs that missing ship found, and because of my past associations, I'm apparently the resident expert on the Badlands. I find the missing Maquis. She puts in a good word for me at my next parole review. Simple. Still, the view is infinitely better than a holding cell. It's not every day you get a front row seat on a brand new Intrepid-class starship's maiden voyage.
Oh.
Might even get to touch the helm.
You might. All right. So we got Janeway. This is the bridge, obviously. Gentlemen, welcome to the Voyager. Okay. Right. So what do we got here? So I've never, like I said, I've never played this before. All right. My head is in the way. This is not good. You can't see Catherine Janeway. All right. Let's put my head up here. Yeah, that'll do. Chat, you're gonna have to move, guys. Right, there we go. How about there? Looks about good. Right. That'll do. Right, so that's better. The dialogue's not covered up. And my good-looking head's not covered up too. Right, back into the game. Ensign Kim, you're fresh from the academy, ready for your first deep space assignment. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Reporting for duty, Captain. It's an honour to be here. I hope you live up to your expectations. Hope I live up to your expectations. All right. Ensign Kim, trust you've already met Tom Paris, our esteemed observer. God, my bloody reading skills are shocking. All right, so a former Maquis pilot who will help us search the Badlands for the Maquis vessel. Right, Tom Paris, with all due respect, ma'am, observer is hardly a title befitting my talents. I'm the best damn pilot in this sector. Call me pilot extraordinaire, ensign. The thing is, right, so this is the pre-disaster crew. Sorry, no spoilers. Spoilers. The Maquis, well, I've heard stories about them. Relax, I was with the Maquis only a few weeks before I was captured and sent to a lovely little penal colony in New Zealand. Should have been sent to Australia. We've got a better penal colonies than that. Alright. Goodness me. Enough chatter, gentlemen. All hands, this is the captain. Report to your stations. Okay, so how do I... Right. Helm, take us into the Badlands, maximum warp. No, I can't remember who this no-name is here. But anyway, we'll see. Ooh. Into the Badlands, treacherous region of space where violent plasma storms can cripple even the most advanced starships. Captain Janeway observes the swirling chaos from the view screen, a subtle smile playing on her lips. She's ready for the challenge. Well, good-o. Are we ready for the challenge, crew? Let's just go, shall we? Right. Let's do it. Scanners are picking up no other vessels in the system, Captain. Okay, cool. It's your time to shine, Mr. Paris. Any idea where your former colleagues might be hiding? I don't know. I wasn't exactly Marquis of the Year, Captain, but they did prefer underground bases, remote planets, and... Captain, I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm reading a coherent tetrion beam scanning us and a displacement wave heading towards us. Oh no, the caretaker strikes again. A colossal wave of turbulent energy surges towards the Voyager, its power dwarfing anything the crew has ever seen. With no time to analyse the threat, emergency measures are implemented. Oh, this is all going to shit pretty quick, isn't it? Alright. Can I change? Right. I need to change. You can manually save too now, by the way. There has been an update. Let's put some music in there. Will it work? I don't know if there's music in the game. I'll put it at 50. Alright, resume. Oh, there is music. There we go. I think I need to put my head smaller. God, this bloody... We are having... Right, there we go. Little head. There's no place to put my head. Maybe it's over here. Oh, so much fun. There we go. Alright, so the head's there now. We'll get the hang of it. Red alert. Helm, evasive maneuvers. Okay. Too late, the wave will intercept us in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh no. The crew regains the aftermath. Crew regains conscience. They find their bridge in total devastation, twisted metal, sparking consoles, and injured crewmates paint a grim picture. What just happened? I don't know. Damage report. Well, they're all dead, Jim. Hull damage, major hull and deck damage. Transporters are offline and we're receiving casualty reports. Gee, Harry, that nearly hit you, buddy. Bridge to sickbay, doctor. We've got injured crew on the bridge. Doctor, damn, where the fuck are you? Captain, we're losing systems across multiple decks. The deuterium tanks are empty. Warp core's gone to grey mode. We're on reserves, barely. Oh shit. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Jeez, instant promotion. Which is good, right? Oh, goodness me. Yeah, we just got care took. Crazy. Klaus, how are you, buddy? Good to see you, mate. We're playing Star Trek today. Do you think I might find Raxler? It might be here somewhere. It's not than bloody Elite Dangerous anyway. External sensors are offline. Stellar cartography must be down. Voyager's blind, Captain. Oh no. Janeway to engineering. We need stellar cartography back online now. Okay. Right, so this is what we do. There's a helpy tutorial. Click on the question mark icon number 1 on the left of the screen and revisit. Okay. Alright, I can do that. Activate stellar cartography. Alright. Activator, open its menu by selecting the room and switching on the power supply. Okay. Is this stellar cartography? Switch on. It uses 3 power. God, look at all these icons. Okay. So we've got 60 power. 48 available. No batteries. Oh, alright. All this good stuff. Let's turn it on. Whoop. Sensors are picking up something out there, but... What, Harry? What Harry is trying to stammer is we're not in the Badlands anymore. Oh, no. Gee, it's quiet out there in space, isn't it? What's that thing? Where are we? Oh, beats me. That thing. If our sensors are working, we jumped 70,000 light years into the Delta Quadrant. That's a long freaking way. The Delta Quadrant, how? Well, you know. Life support systems are failing, Captain. This array will have to wait. Paris, take the helm. Find us a deuterium source. Scan points of interest. Okay, so there's a bit of stuff going on here. Number 1, marked with the white question marks to reveal resources. Scan until you find reveal deuterium, the fuel source. Okay, let's do that, shall we? Okay, let's scan. Right, so where's Voyager? Voyager's down here, little tiny Voyager. Alright, no, that's the array. Allegedly, we want to go there. Can we scan? How do we scan? Oh. No, oh, right, so we got to scan. Right, okay. I see what we're doing. Oh, scan, right. Let's grab the deuterium. Alright, so apparently there's deuterium there. Navigate your ship by travelling to various locations. Okay. When visiting points of interest, you can choose between different approaches with different risks and outcomes. The different colours of the chance bar, okay, represent possible outcomes. Dark green, light green, excellent, good outcomes. Yellow, average outcomes. Yellow and red, bad and terrible outcomes. Lead to low rewards and medium to major setbacks like destroyed rooms, hull, or severe injuries. Okay. Do we set course? Apparently there's deuterium there. Set course. Deuterium maybe. Upgrade stellar cartography to get more data. Alright, so come on, Voyager. Set course. Change the warp core to tier 1. What am I doing? Do we actually know what's going on here? Warp core? Food? That's where I want to go. Just there. Come on, Voyager, move. Scan, focus ship. Oh, there we go. That's better. That's the ship. There's the thing. Okay, right. It's all happening here. Do I have to turn the warp core on? Well, how do we get there when there's no deuterium? Borg nanites? Well, we don't have them. What's that? Sector threat level. Anybody think I didn't know what I was doing? Alright. It says set course, so that's the course. Cycles. Tritanium. Geranium. Batteries. Energy in the warp core. Deuterium, we have none. Dilithium, we got 15. Science points, okay, that must mean something. Bioneural gel packs, we've only got 25. Nanites, we haven't got any of them. Alright, security threat level. Okay, set course. Scan, focus ship. How does the frickin' thing move? Ah, you got to hold it down. Fuck me. Alright, we got there. Leave this... Right, what have we got? Found an abandoned ship in space. It's powered down but structurally sound with steel storage. Right, okay. Leave the storage alone and focus on salvaging other parts of the ship. Okay. Okay, we got some deuterium. Very nice. I think. Okay, continue. Captain, we now deactivate grey mode. Alright. Excuse me. Oh, my goodness me. Right. So we've deactivated grey mode. Are we having fun yet? Right, let me just have a look what's going down here. Where's me cursor gone? Oh. Computer games. Such a pain in the freckle. Right, there we go. Oh. My nostrils. Not working. Okay. So, back again. Alright. Ready to increase warp core output, says Harry. Okay. Warp core reactor powers the ship to generate energy and continuously consumes deuterium. Depending on the reactor level, you produce more energy, but more deuterium is required. Increase the power output by selecting main engineering and switching the warp core to a higher tier. Quick one. Ben, how are you, mate? Good to see you. 07 Commander, or live long and prosper in this game. Right, let me just study this little diagram. Main engineering level 1. Okay, so this is... So 1, you produce more depending on the level. Okay, yeah. 2, deuterium, right. 3... Alright, so that's what tier it is down there. Okay. Alright, close. Click on main engineering. Okay, grey mode. Can we... Tier 2? Is there something to do here that I should know about? No clicky there, no clicky there. Clicky. Okay, hey, right, I clicked the right button. Energy levels are returning to normal. Good on you, buddy. Good. Now, what about this thing, this array? Yeah, the engineer will fix that indeed. Oh, goodness me. Alright. I can't tell, Captain, but our scanners detected a marquee vessel next to it. Ooh. Okay. Now, we actually do have the sensors online. Scan for life. There's no one on board, Captain. Okay, where are they, bloody all then? Scan the array. Ooh, it's like a roll of the dice, this really, isn't it? 50% chance plus 35. What about the array? Several life forms on board, Captain. Okie dokie. Is one of them Vulcan? I'm not sure, Captain. The signals are weak. That's why you never got promoted, Harry. We'll just have to see for ourselves. I want the transporter room repaired and ready. Oh, another bloody task. Mr. Paris, get us to a deuterium deposit. We need to repair the transporter room. So we track resources in the main HUD. Right, okay, now, yep, I saw that already. Deuterium, your fuel, the powers of warp drive. Deuterium and tritanium, essential for construction and repair. And your crew is needed. Right, there's crew numbers, so we don't all die. Crew is needed to operate key systems and rooms, yeah. Just One said, I think you'll enjoy the away mission mechanics. I'm having enough trouble with these mechanics as it is, but yeah, I reckon I will, you know. Alright, so we know there's some more, so they're in orbit around there. This question mark here, allegedly, we can scan. Apparently there is some deuterium there. Okay, if we set a course. There we go. Off goes little Voyager. Alright. Oh, the tractor beam. My goodness. We detected small debris fields scattered across a wide area. Debris, maybe we can find. Collect. Is it going to give us some deuterium? Might do. Max 1222. Alright, let's do that. Alright. Lost due to fuel. Alright. Total install. Right, there we go. So now we got 1500 deuterium. How good's that? Alright. Now what's she going to say? We need to get back to the array, or we need to find some more deuterium. Oh no, we can't. We're full, aren't we? Full. Right, okay. So let's go back to the array. Here we go. Okay, so she said I had to get the was it life support? Where the hell is it? Where are you? All these rooms. The bridge still works. Transporter, that's what I want. Holodeck, no. Alright. Okay, where are you? Shuttle bay? Torpedo bay? Aero shuttle? Life support, life support, life support. Workshop. Transporter room. There we go. It's going to take one person and 14 of those things which we don't have. What is that stuff? Duranium. Oh my god. Duranium. I've got to find some of that, obviously. Okay. Alright, how do I get back to the system? I want to find geranium. Geranium. Maybe that guy's got some. Collect and store geranium. Alright. Says here, deploy collector probes for safer though less efficient. Risk to fly directly into the atmosphere. Oh, I don't think we'll do that. Oh shit, I clicked on it. Alright. Okay. We now have some... Oh, that was bloody... That wasn't geranium. Alright, want some geranium. Not bloody deuterium, alright? Small debris field. Collect any easy resources. Okay. It's giving me all this deuterium. I don't want that. I want geranium. Maybe I need to scan. Store and... Right, collect. Maybe I need to scan for it or something. Alright, well I'm back to 1500 deuterium. We don't know what the resources are. Scan. Okay. Deuterium. Okay. Geranium. There we are. That's what I wanted. Let's go there, Voyager. Wanted geranium, not geraniums. Alright. Use the tractor beam to try and clump it up. Okay, let's do that. Hey! So we got some of that. We can fix. We have all the geranium we need. Good on you, Harry. You're a champion. Engineering a standby to... Alright, let's fix. Alright, damaged rooms are not operational. Select the room to bring the room up the room controls. If you have the resources and work teams needed, you can initiate repairs. Okie dokie. Repair. Okay, repairing. How long does this take? Alright, transporters are back online, Captain. Good on you, Ensign Kim. You're a bloody champion. We should promote you. Mr. Paris, set a course for the array. It's time we got some answers. Okay. Alright. Set a course. Here we go. Zipping across the system. Here we are. Oops. Ensign Kim and Mr. Paris, get away for your first away mission. Oh, these poor buggers. Away missions present a series of challenges. Heroes possess skills and traits. Select heroes with the matching skills for your team. Okay. Right. Oh, right, we don't have much of a choice. Quick-witted. Good on you, Harry. Right, there we go. That's it. That's the only choice we got, right? Okay. Decide on an approach. Select a hero to complete the challenge with the appropriate skill. If the skill is lower than the requirement, success chance is displayed. Okay, Captain, we've materialised in a cornfield. Which is weird. Right. Look for footprints. These guys don't have the right skills anyway. Okay. I hope nobody dies in the first second. This place is eerily similar to Earth, but something's off. Any suggestions on what to do next? Alright, let's just select him. Look for any... Yep, okay, let's do that. Oh, that was lucky. There are no footprints, Harry, not subtle disturbances of the corn, suggesting a path. Following these signs, they soon find a farm with people working the fields. Old man sits in the porch. Yes, strumming the banjo. I remember this. I'm your banjo man. Whew, that was so lucky. Alright, after a challenge, the participating team members are fatigued and their skills are reduced. Oh, get a grip, fellas. Let them rest for the next challenge and recover and plan ahead accordingly. Okay. Old man. Captain, this old man seems harmless enough. He might know what's going on here. How should we approach him? Oh, God. Argue with facts that this can't be a farm on Earth, and you want to know what's going on. Try to read his body language. Right, so we need 27 skills. Harry's got them. Harry the man. Alright. Let's lock in Harry. Yay! Harry and Tom argue this can't be Earth, pointing out the inconsistencies in plants and animals. While the old man remains evasive, they sense the other humans and the farms are not real. Oh, I've got 5 energy resources. There we go. The old man seems to be the only thing that's genuine. He is confused why Harry and Tom are early, and it's not their turn yet. He invites them to stay on the farm and wait, offering them some fresh corn cobs. Hey, I'll be up for that. Right, what's next? You can select more than one hero for a challenge if they possess the right skill. If the accumulated skill value is equal or higher than the number you return, you have a chance for critical success. Golden part of the chance bar. Okay, critical success is that. That's good, right? Okay. The old man isn't much help. We'll try to find the marquee ourselves. There's a large barn behind the farmhouse. Tricorder readings are off the charts. There's definitely something strange about it, especially that back wall. Okay. Try to find a way to break the illusion of the wall. The only way we're going to win this is him and him. Right. Yeah, so, yeah, right, I can see. The little bar thing. So that gets us halfway there. That gets us a chance at critical. Alright, let's try. Oh, alright. Success 9. Tom and Harry try to disrupt the energy field, causing a flicker in the air. Before they can break the illusion, the people from the field burst in, wielding farm tools as weapons. Old Man appears and reveals the barn as illusion. The back wall dissolves to show a bluish glowing room where unconscious people, including a tattoo man and a half Klingon woman, lie on surgery tables. Oh my god, we found the marquee. Right, tutorial. Sometimes you need to make major decisions to influence how the story proceeds. These decisions are marked with a golden outline. Okay. These people must be the missing marquee. Oh, nice picture. They are being held here, Captain. We must get them out of here. Oh, man. Wake up the tattooed man. Wake up the half. Right, so really, if we're going to win... Yeah, okay, we'll do that one. Your choice has consequences. Tom rushes towards the tattooed man, hoping to shape it as he reaches. The old man stops him, look of concern on his face before Tom can react. A blinding white light fills the room and everything goes blank. Oh, and we get 20 duranium. Not the geraniums. Mission complete. Hey! These guys leveled up. Yay, good on ya. Alright, so Tom needs to recover. He's got no recovery stuff going on here. Alright, successful challenges for critical success is 0. Injury-free bonus. Sector 1. Right, okay. They're looking good. Sudden return. Captain Janeway awaits the return of her team when Tom Paris unexpectedly materializes behind her. What's happened on the array? Captain. Okay. Yes. What happened over there, Mr. Paris? We lost contact for you for several hours. But what? We're only there for an hour, right, Harry? Harry? Harry! He was just beside me. Oh, no. He's still on the array. But why were you released and not... The Marquis are hailing us, Captain. Put them on the screen. Blah, blah, blah. I'm Commander Chakotay of the Marquis. My chief engineer, B'Elanna Torres, is missing. Is she with you? Oh, no. No, Commander. One of our own is also missing. It seems we share a problem, and it would make sense if we solved it together. 3 of us will beam over to your ship. Alright. Despite Janeway's invitation, the arrival of Chakotay and his Marquis crew on the bridge is fraught with tension. Both sides remain wary as they prepare to discuss their shared predicament. Chakotay, this is... Oh, sorry. Chakotay. Captain, this is Tuvok. I know who he is. Glad to have you back, Mr. Tuvok. Oh no. We've had a spy. As am I, Captain. As am I, Captain. Commander Chakotay, I must inform you, I was assigned to infiltrate your crew. So I'll do the voices. Chakotay is recruited. Where were you going to deliver us into Starfleet's waiting hands, Vulcan? Correct. However, I assure you I perform my duties aboard your ship to the highest standards. Good and charming. I can see you have Paris with you too. Are you forming a Marquis Traitors Club, Captain? Ha! You win some, you lose some, Commander. Let's focus on bringing Torres and Kim back to the array. Oh, from the array. Not to. We can't get back inside. They sealed the entrances, blocking incoming hails. Lieutenant Tuvok, get down to engineering and find a way to bypass Whatever's jamming our comms. Report back as soon as you have a solution. Okay, well, who's this guy? That's not Paris. I thought Paris was the pilot. Right. Tuvok, Captain, the ship's status remains critical. Repair protocols are imperative. We require resources and the engineering office to mobilise additional workforces. Okie dokie. Prioritise life support, secure core decks, restore Deck 5 functionality first to gain access to the engineering office. Okie dokie. Right, so, yep, we're doing some switching. Deck 5. To be able to power a room, a supply power room, you need to activate the life support unit of the corresponding deck. Each life support unit consumes energy, so plan accordingly. Okay. So this is Deck 5. Right, there's a 5. Life support. Turn on. 18 power. We've only got 120. Okay. Life support restored on Deck 5. Engineering office is now accessible. And of course, it's a mess. We have to fix it before we can even use it. Right, engineering office. It's going to take 1 person, 2 cycles, and 8 duranium. Okay, let's repair that. Repairs in progress. Thank you, Mr. Tuvok. Until completion, it will be logical to scan all planets in the system and gather more deuterium and duranium. Okie dokie. Well, let's do that, shall we? Autosave. Now, you can save it yourself. They've updated a mod. Somebody was saying to me yesterday, when I proposed I play the game, that that you couldn't save it, but they've done a mod. Let's just have a look. Can we save? Save. Are you sure? Accept. You can do a manual save. There you go. Couldn't do that before, apparently. Alright, so let's go to the system. Oh, okay, you scroll out. Right. WASD keys to move around the system. Right, one thing we haven't scanned is... what have we done? We haven't scanned these. Oh, I didn't scan it first, you nufty. Right, engineering office is repaired. Okay, close the report. Total cost after activation, 36 energy. Alright, let's just enter the ship. Okay, so they're repairing, got enough power. Engineering office fully operational again, Captain. We now have additional work team to carry out 2 tasks at once. Oh, so good, Tuvok. Engineering of building or repairing rooms, even clearing debris, require occupiers work teams. To be able to carry out several tasks at the same time, obtain additional teams by building or upgrading engineering offices. Okay. Now he wants me to focus on Deck 2 and the mess hall include to ensure the crew's food supply, maintaining their physical, blah blah blah. Right. Let's, okay, thank you. Morale bar shows your current morale. Right, that's the purple thing. Change to morale per... The change to morale per cycle icons indicate your crew's needs. Alright, open the overview screen and switch to morale to get detailed info. Your decisions in ship management, food, crew quarters affect the crew morale. If morale falls to 0, the crew mutinies and the game is over. Okay, well let's not do that. Switch on life support. The mess hall, we need sustained extensive damage. Emergency rations are currently deployed. After repair, the crew can access replicator rations again. Now, isn't that the reason? Oh, I like that. That's actually, they're moving. Didn't, in the game, I'll put this out of the chat, and I actually, unfortunately, I can't tell how many people are watching from each platform for some reason. Anyway, doesn't matter. So, in the show, right? In the show, the replicators we don't have enough energy for replicators, except maybe the occasional coffee, because that's when Neelix comes in, right? So Neelix comes in, he starts his little kitchen, and he gets all this bloody, what's it? Leola root. Everybody hates that. Leola root stew. So I hope I don't come unstuck by turning this on. I suppose if people got to have mess hall. So we repair that. 3 cycles, 1 repair crew, 6 geraniums. Duranium. Okay. Alright, repairs in progress. Until we should address crew accommodation, the ruined room must be cleared to create room for residential sections. Many parts are beyond repair. Okay, to free up new building space, you first have to remove the remnants of the old, select the room, give the order to clear the debris. Removing debris takes time cycles to pass the time travel on the map. Okay. You will get a hydroponics bay up and running. Yes, it's probably the best thing to do. There's a real. Already once. Let's go back to the ship system. They're travelling along. Oh, the mess hall has been repaired. Jolly good. Close that for a second. Captain, we found an abandoned ship. Structurally sound still. Okay, well, we still can't. Alright, leave the storage alone. Focus on salvaging the other parts. Alrighty, so we got some more geranium. Excellent. So let's scan. Scan this one. Scan. Geranium there. Scan that one. Deuterium. That one. Deuterium. Okay, we're going to need some more, aren't we, soon? What the hell? Where do we got here? A Talaxium ship? Deuterium? I reckon that's probably where Neelix is hanging out, you know? Nothing new. Did we actually scan it? We did scan these, didn't we? Alright. So, we should go get some more resources. So, if we're going over here. Crew morale has gone down a little bit. Storage full. Full storage. Captain, I hate to be the bearer of news, but the cargo bay is overflowing. If we find any more of this resource, we'll have to put it... We'll have nowhere to put it. Just have to leave it behind. I was wondering if we could expand our storage capacity, perhaps with a new cargo bay. We have 30 cycles to accomplish this task. Sure. We'll build an additional cargo bay. That sounds like the prudent thing to do. Okay. Quarters problem. I need to address the lack of quarters. Many are sleeping in the corridors and morale is suffering. I suggest we build new quarters so people can sleep in their own beds. I have 40 cycles to build one new crew quarter. Build enough to accommodate all of the crew. Not now. Okay. If we do that, we're going to die. Let's just do one at the moment. Right, so we've got a couple of things going on here. Back to the ship. Okay, so where's the cargo bay? Right, there's a lab. No. Holodeck is damaged. Battery compartment is damaged. Shield generator is damaged. We got bigger fish to fry at the moment. Torpedo bay. Navigational deflector. Engineering is down here. What have we got? Stellar cartography, that works. Another workshop. Something about a cruise quarter. What's this? Oh, that's the shuttle bay. Cruise quarters. You can use a work team to clear up for more building and gain more resources. Okay. Well, I haven't got enough space, buddy. Mess hall repairs are complete. Oh, people are eating. We should switch to replicator rations now. This would enhance the crew well-being. Okay. Emergency rations, premium replicator rations. Every cycle your crew consumes rations. You can always use emergency rations, which don't require resources but lower morale. The crew is accustomed to premium rations made by the replicator. Those increase morale but consume deuterium. Okay. Oh, alright. I don't want the crew to mutiny, so... Replicator rations are now issued to the crew. Okay. Thanks, Tuvok. Right, morale is going up. 50 people don't have rooms. Right, so we've got to build the new quarters. Bloody hell. Alright, so much going on. Now, right, so they're fixing that. We need some more deuterium is what we really need. We're full of that stuff, the geranium. Let's go get some deuterium. Right, so this system here. Let's go here. Deploy collector probes for safer, though less efficient collection. Risk to maneuver Voyager into the unknown of the cloud. It's an interstellar gas, deuterium cloud. Oh, do we do this? Alright. I'm doing it. Bad outcome. Alright, we didn't get a hull minus 20%. Of course. Alright. Well, we got some deuterium. Ah, shit a brick. Alright. Let's go. There's some more over here, so let's go over here. Alright, so they should fix... Right, there we go. The ruined room has been dismantled. Alright, let's go have a look at that. Right. Let's turn that. Maybe we can rebuild some crew quarters. Yeah, let's do that. Thanks, Tom Paris. Build new rooms, select the empty building space, bring up the construction menu. If you have enough work teams and resources, you can build the room. Every room needs a corresponding area, so plan accordingly. Okay. Alright, so let's... Maintenance, crew, technology, combat, Borg technology. Alright, so crew, emergency quarters... We're missing technology there, right. Holodeck, no. Medical, sick bay, no. Alright, so accommodates 12 crew in crammed limited quarters. Lowers morale, okay. Standard, oh, what am I bloody missing there? 50 deuterium, 8 cycles. Missing a technology. Well, what technology? Doesn't say. Okay. Alright, well, they're going to have to get cramped quarters to start with. Alright. Do we... Alright, so that's being built, is that correct? Okay, each person needs room, keep this in mind, we're upgrading, okay. Alright, so they're building that. There's another ruined room here. Oh, we've got something going on. Caretaker, what's the chat? The array's jamming signal has been neutralised. Should be able to establish communications. Okay. Let's hope they respond. Hail the array. Oh, it's a blobby. Who's this? Why are you bothering? It's you. Why are you back? You don't have what I need. Okay. Remember that voice, Captain? It's the old guy with a banjo. He seems a lot less jellyfish back on the array. Nice one. I'm Captain Janeway of the Federation. Voyager, we mean you no harm. We just want our people back. Your people are no longer here. They might have what I need. You just have to leave them. No. Can't let Harry go. Try to... No. Alright. Tell us where they are. 100% chance. Scan the array. Okay. Well, we know they're not there. They're no longer here. They might have... Alright, we'll scan anyway. I don't rely on the words of Australia. Scan the array for signs of life for Harry and Torres. No sign, Captain. No humanoid life forms at all. Who are we talking to right now? Right, so we've got a couple of chances. Let Chakotay talk. Oh, what's he going to do? Try to intimidate him, give them back, appeal to his humanity. Let Chakotay talk. We won't. We struggle too long to be pushed around. Return our crew, or you'll find what the marquee are capable of. Maybe I shouldn't have let Chakotay say anything. He's a troublemaker. The struggle, survival, is a heavy burden. I've no time for this. There just isn't enough time. Time for what? To ensure their survival. Offer your help. Whose survival? Yeah, let's do that. Who are you talking about? For your sake, I hope it's not about our people. Your people? No, your people just may hold the key to their survival, and I must hurry. No, you're stealing my time. Don't you understand? I have no time. Not enough time. Okay, yeah, we get the idea. We've been cut off, Captain. Funny about that. This is getting us nowhere. We need to find our people fast. You managed to extract valuable information, Commander. I commend you for that. Okay. Captain, if I may. I have observed the array and it's been sending energy pulses towards the 5th planet of the neighbouring system since our arrival. Given the lack of information regarding our missing crew's location, investigating this planet appears to be the most logical next step. Of course it does. Okay. It's the only lead we have. Thoughts, Commander? It seems our paths intertwine, Captain. Let's use this opportunity to find our people and bring them back. Agreed. Mr. Paris, take the helm again. Let's find our people. He's already sitting there. Okay, set a course for the 5th planet in the neighbouring system. Maximum warp. Okay. The sector shows the entire... Sorry, the sector map shows the entire sector with several star systems. You can either travel directly to another system or you can scan the system. Visit and select a specific pole to visit. Okay. Alright, apparently this is the gas giant we were heading towards. Let's deploy the probes for safer, less efficient collection. Yeah, we haven't got enough room anyway, so we'll just take that stuff. Okay, yep, not enough storage. Anyway. Alright, the 5th planet. Okay, which one's the 5th planet? Right, so that's 1, 2, around that planet. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one. No? That's not the 5th planet. Right, hang on. Am I missing something here? Oh, I gotta go to the sector map. Ah, yeah, nufty. Right. System. 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 Is this the system? Right. Off we go. Right, the emergency quarters have been activated. Okay. Crew is happy about the fulfilled promise, Captain. 100 morale. Excellent. Alright, we're here. Allegedly. Alright, so we need to do some scanning. Life transforms. Right, to scan us the other side. Alright, so there's deuterium there. There's geranium there. Deuterium there. Ocampa. Right, so that's where we're going, supposed to be. Right, let's just move that into the middle. So what's that there? Okay. All this scanning must be using resources. Okay, so we still have to build a cargo bay, so maybe we need to go back to the ship and find... Is there a cargo bay that's damaged? Whoopsie daisy. Cargo bay, workshop, transporter room, stellar cartography. Where are the cargo bays? Are down here somewhere, wouldn't it be? Shuttle bay. No, you can't do any of those ones. Okay. Ruined room. Right, we've got life support on this deck. I think we need to do another crew quarters. Okay, build right. Let's just do that. Clear debris. How many teams we got? We can use. We've got two work teams. Okay. So if we clear another, maybe you need to get the sick bay up and running, eh? Doesn't say that yet so far. So we'll make some more crew quarters there. Let's have a look. Maybe cargo bay next to... Oh, no, I have to bring life support online. Okay, maybe here. Alright, I'll get them to fix that one. So 6 cycles, 6 cycles. Okay. Looking good so far. Yeah, alright, I'm already there. Okay, thanks. Thanks for that information. Ah, Crimo! New galaxy map in ED. Absolutely. Absolutely. Right, so... yeah, so we're playing Star Trek Voyager, something. Star Trek Voyager. We'll go with that, shall we? Right, so we need to go to here, to Ocampa. So if we set a course... Right, here we are. Captain, we reached our destinations. We're going to continue. Oh, here we go. Apparently there's a little ship there. We didn't get that from the other sector. Maybe Neelix, but we need to go back. We didn't get the Neelix. There we are, Captain. And I might say, what a ride. Voyager handles like a dream. Responsive and agile. Don't get too carried away, Mr. Paris. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Following the array's energy pulses, Voyager discovers a deserted planet with a harsh, unforgiving landscape. Are Harry, Kim and B'Elanna perhaps being held in this place? Oh, I don't know. In the Ocampa was it... what was her name? No, let me think. She was in the original one. It was Kess. Kess was the lady's name. That's the one. Alright. What's so special about this old space rock? Right, skeleton. Right, we can do that. Scan the planet. It has the basic characteristics of a Class M parrot, but no ocean, no river, nothing. However, there are settlements. Why would anybody want to live there? Okay, leave it at that. Strange but intriguing. Okay, it is strange. Check the energy pulses. Okay, let's do that. Anything noteworthy about the energy pulses? They are consistently targeting a single location, a barren piece of desert. I recommend an away team to investigate the area. There is something else. The interval between each pulse has decreased by 4.47 seconds since we left the array. They're getting faster. The entity said he's running out of time. Whatever that means, we better hurry. Well, we haven't got Neelix. We examine this. Well, alright, let's go down. What the hell is this ship? It's not the Kazon, is it? Captain, a small ship is approaching. They're hailing us. Okay, on screen. Oh, it is Neelix. There he is. First contact. There he is. Particular hailing with mischievous grin greets Voyager from his chaotic vessel. Neither Starfleet nor the Marquis have ever seen such a species before. Perhaps an inhabitant of the Delta Quadrant. He's a good-looking dude. I used to love. He was funny. Oh, I wish he'd say, Captain, greetings. Looking for something on this dusty old rock? Would we find anything, Mr. Neelix? Never seen a ship like yours. Let me guess, you were whisked away from something else in the galaxy and brought here against your will. Oh, he's in the know. Sounds like you've heard this story before. Thousands of times. Well, hundreds of times. Maybe 50 times. But the caretaker has been bringing ships here for months now. The caretaker... ... That's what the Ocampa call him. He's probably snatched one of your crew too, right? They're likely down on the planet with the Ocampa. But Captain, it's a tricky place. Dangerous. You could use a guide, but of course, a guide needs a little, you know, compensation. Sounds fair? ... Wonderful. To be honest, I had it rough recently. Those pesky void voles have been nibbling away at my supplies. Some food and water would be most welcome. Oh, this is where he has a bath. If you help us find your missing crew, you can have all the food and water you want. Neelix has been recruited. It's a deal. Excellent. Okay, so we got a Neelix. Rebuild Voyager and explore the system or skip cycles until Neelix is ready to talk. And we're trying to build a cargo bay still. Alright, let's... Right, how are these rooms going? One cycle to go on that one. And one cycle on that one. Okay. Jolly good. So far, so good. I think we're doing alright. What do you reckon? Chat? Oh, so good. Alright, just 1 second. We're having a quick check. Jolly good. Alright. Oh no, don't. I made a mistake. Right, at least escape works. Alright. So that one's going to be another crew quarters. Because we've got 38 crew that don't have somewhere to sleep. They're sleeping in the passageways. Bad move. Bad move. Okay, we're going to make a cargo bay there. What's this? Phaser control. Oh, we don't have any phasers. We're going to have to wait because we have no work crews up here. Yeah, okay. So it still says it's 37 crew. I thought we recruited 2 people, which is Neelix and Chakotay, and Tuvok. Anyway, it is what it is. Okay, so far so good. We got it's all happening. We can't build anything else at the moment. All right, so let's go to the system. What's our maximum storage? Another 25 of those. We're running low on fuels. They sleep on the bridge. Yeah, they are sleeping on the bridge, Ben. Alright. At the moment, Yeah, okay, so we need some fuel for the ship. Okay, let's go do that. There you go. Set a course over there. Right, both ruined rooms. Alright, let's enter the ship. Might as well fix it. That one's going to be crew quarters. Crew, and we want that one. It's making a few of those. Alright, cool. Okay, so we're getting 6 cycles. That'll be up and running. The cargo bay is ready. And we want a cargo bay. Combat, technology, maintenance. No, I don't want engine. I want a cargo bay. Extra 500 capacity, extra 500 food. 500 capacity for deuterium and duranium and whatever that rock is. What's that rock? Something. Alright, anyway, we need it anyway. Make it so. Number 1. Right, so 5 cycles for that one. 6 cycles for the crew quarters. Okay. Back to the system. Alrighty, so we need some... And we detected a massive deuterium levels in the atmosphere of this J-class giant. Atmosphere conditions are harsh, but the potential fuel yield is exceptional. Now we can only take on 1,500 at the moment until that cargo bay is fixed. So let's go with the lower risk option, and hopefully the dice. Oh, right, average 490. That's alright, I'll take that. At least nothing got damaged. Alright, so we're up to 1375. Oops, there is something going on in the comms. The caretaker wants to talk to us. What a delicious meal, a culinary masterpiece. I've never encountered such a tangy but comforting, smooth yet vibrant concoction. What was that called again? Tomato soup. Tomato soup. I'm something of a culinary wizard myself, you know. My Alfarian hair pasta bowl is widely known for its bold, mouth-watering taste. Mr. Neelix, I'm pleased you're enjoying yourself, but we need your assistance now. I'm not doing the voices, am I? Ah, yes, your missing crew, right? Scan the southern continent, look for a range of dead volcanoes. At the foot, you'll find a Kazon Ogla encampment. Kazon Ogla? Blah. One Kazon sect of many. They control this part of the quadrant. They're a bit difficult, but with the right approach, they can be reasoned with. I thought you said the Okompa had our people. Well, the Okompa do have your people. It's just finding them is a bit tricky. My old pal Marj Jabin, the Ogla leader, might know where to look. He's a nice guy, a bit gruff, but he owes me a favour. Yeah, let's ask for more information about this guy. Anything else we should know about the Kazon? Water is a precious commodity around these parts. The Ogla, they mostly get theirs through trade, so a little liquid diplomacy might go a long way. Right, apparently we're sending a team down. Beam me down. Very well, prepare an away team and you'll accompany them, Mr. Neelix. Okie dokie. Okay, I thought we were doing an away team. Oh, we gotta go, right, we gotta go back to Compa. Right, I'm looking at the warp core. Warp core is good. We haven't got an upgrade. Deuterium, available energy. 33 cycles before... Okay, battery. No batteries. 1 battery. Morale. Oh, I didn't even know this panel existed. That's good. Without quarters, 900 minus. Sick. Nobody's sick yet. Replicator ration. Alright, so that's how the morale... Okay, cool. Okay, so they're neutral morale at the moment. The crew, we've got 37 crew, 13 assigned, ex-Borg, none, total 50. Emergency quarters 1, crew quarters 0, officers quarters nothing, regeneration alcoves. As if we're expecting something. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Work teams are all occupied. Okay. Heroes. We have heroes. Harry Kim, where did he go? Oh, he's down on the planet. Catherine Janeway. Oh, she's a legend, isn't she? Alright, fair enough. Pardon me, combat? We don't know. Alright, close that. Alright, so we've got to go back to Ocampa. And we can prepare the away team. Cargo bay. We're up and running. Built. Excellent. Cost 48 power. After activation. Alright, shall we activate it? Okay, yep. Each cargo bay can only store one type of resource. Build more cargo bays or upgrade existing ones to increase the amount you can store. Okay. Ensign Abgram, the crew is happy about the fulfilled promise, Captain. Okay. So that's the cargo bay. It's storing deuterium at the moment. Alright, so what's our max now? 2,000. Well, that's better, because that's how we get around. So that's alright at the moment. Yeah, that's good. Management. Switch off. No, it's on. It's only using 2 power. 2 power. Yep, that's good. It's all happening. It's all happening. I'm happy with this. Let's close that. Now, what about the crew quarters? It's still going. 1 cycle. Okay. Alright. What's this? Alright, I won't press that. I don't know what this is either. We should hover. System. Right, so apparently, aren't we beaming down? Right, there we go. We've reached our... Right, here we go. Send the away team. I don't know what the frickin' hell I was doing then. Right. Here we go. So, Neelix is a must. Who are we going to send? Chakotay. He's pretty good with the pew-pew. I can only send 2. Harry's not there. Alright, so we're going to send... We're going to send Chakotay. And we're going to send Mr. Tuvok, I reckon. Yeah, alright. Let's do that. Oh, love the beaming down sounds. Alright, so that's cool. The away team materialises in a small valley between the dead volcanoes. The sun burns down on them mercilessly. The air is hot and dry, and a sandy wind whips into their eyes. Okay. Captain, our tricorders are malfunctioning probably because of the energy pulses. How do we get our bearings in this dust bowl? The survivalists, orientate yourself using cardinal points. Oh, Neelix has no freaking idea. Chakotay's the one, I reckon. Lucky I bought him, eh? Struggle through to a vantage point. Okay, let's take this. Yeah, he's the one. Alright. Alright, 32. Using his survival skills and the position of the sun, Chakotay determines the cardinal directions. He navigates the team through the rocky valley, eventually reaching a rocky ledge, gaining a better view of the surrounding area. In the distance, they spot the Kazon Ogla settlement. However, the wind is picking up and the massive sandstorm is approaching from the south. And we gain 200 deuterium. Okay. Continue. A sandstorm is heading our way. We need to find cover fast. Okay, well, we got no innovators. Build a temporary shelter, analyse the area, and evaluate the best cover for the storm. We need 32, so we got Buckley's frickin' chance here. Alright. Oh, it's just this one here. Neelix, you bad boy. We got a chance of dying in the arse. Of course. Failure. Trying to build a shelter, but the winds are too strong. The storm intensifies. Their makeshift cover leaves them exposed to the full force. After what seems like an eternity, the storm subsides. The away team emerges, bruised and batters, and sets off in the direction of the Kazon Ogla. Okay. Captain, we've reached the settlement. How should we approach the people here? Okay. Let Neelix do the introduction. He hasn't got enough points. Approach in a typical Starfleet manner. We need 52 points. Approach, weapons at the ready. Ooh. Well, I don't know if a Starfleet manner will do. We're in the Delta Quadrant now, so... Okay, let's go Starfleet. Here we go. Oh, that's look. Oh no, maybe not. What's this one? Oh, we got a bigger chance of doing something special there. That's the golden bar. All right, confirm. Shoot to kill. Oh, what? Come on. All right, the away team approach. The women and children scatter in fear. The men are armed, but seem too intimidated to act. The tall Kazon emerges from the settlement. Jabin, their leader, he seems unimpressed by the away team, but his face darkened by the by the sight of Neelix. In the background, a badly bruised young woman who looks nothing like the Kazon, but more like a human with pointy ears, peers around a corner. Wow, that'd be Kess. Seems like the Kazon don't find Neelix as charming as he led us to believe. How should we appease them, Captain? Okay, assure them you have no bad intentions. Demonstrate strength to keep the Kazon at bay. Offer water in exchange for information about the Ocampa. Right, so that's a crap outcome. That's a good outcome. Okay, alright. Let's have a look-see. Oh, well, just if I use him and him, he's fatigued. It's not a good thing. Alright, we'll do it anyway. 30% success. The away humbly peaceful intentions emphasises find the missing crew. Their diplomatic eases the tensions. Jabin explains that the Ocampa live underground. Their access is controlled by the caretaker, who also provides their only source of water. As proof, Jabin points to the bruised woman he's holding as a slave and Ocampa. He explains that she is one of the few who have managed to reach the surface. Suddenly, Neelix grabs a phaser, points at Jabin, and demands the Ocampa woman be freed. Of course. Sometimes certain approaches in away missions bear additional risks. Okay, little risk bars. Failing a challenge can result in injuries or even fatalities. Okay. Things are getting out of hand, Captain. We should retreat. 36. We need 36. Retreat, run away. Secure the retreat with phaser fire. We get better rewards. Alright, let's go. Shoot to kill. Oh, yeah. Your choice has consequences. The away team lays down covering 4. This allows them to minimise exposure to the enemy. Jabin, although furious, seems to acknowledge the away team's fighting skills. They escape with no casualties. Alright, we get some goodies. Alright, nice. And obviously there are consequences to our actions here. Alright, these guys are leveled up. Nice one. Level 2. Good job, fellas. Alright, more than gratitude. Safely back on Voyager, Neelix surprises the rest of the away team as he and the rescued woman kiss passionately. How deep does the relationship between the two go? Oh, behave. My dearest Kess, didn't I promise you I'd save you? Oh, okay. I knew you would come, my love. Okay. You lied and endangered my crew. This is not how you build trust, Mr. Neelix. He was desperate, Captain, but I understand. I want to repay you and your crew for saving me. As Jabin said, the access to the underground city is controlled by the caretaker. There is a tunnel, but the caretaker sealed it with a security barrier. We may be able to transport through the barrier if it has the slightest breach. A transporter signal amplifier would be necessary. Excellent idea, Kess. Can you help us once we've located the breach? Of course, it's the least I can do. Alright. I'm grateful now. ... We have things to do. Ask Kess what she knows about the caretaker. Ask how Kess and Neelix met. Ask Kess why she came to the surface. Alright, well, we need to know the answers to these questions, I'm thinking. Alright. How are we going with this coffee? I'm talking too much. How are we going, chat? We're hanging in there? How are we liking the game so far? Chime in. It'll be lovely to know. It ain't Elite Dangerous, I know. And that has been my focus for a little whiles. But I think we needed to change things up a little bit. And I do love Star Trek so much. I'm really enjoying this. It's like a, you know, make your own game. Remember those books back in the old days? Where you used to make your own story? That was so good. Anyway, that's what we're going to do. Alright, let's find out this other gump first. Ask Kess what she knows about the caretaker. Can you tell us about her? For generations, he has provided the Okompa with food, water, and energy, and protection from the outside world. Any idea what he does or where he came from? No, we have stories and legends about him, but they're just stories and legends. Right, Lars says, all good so far. Ben loves those books. Akrumo says, I wonder if Tom and Janeway will go to Warp 10 again and have salamander babies. Yes! I'm hoping they do, because it wouldn't be much of a story if they didn't. Oh, I just hope it all pans out and we don't lose anybody. I hope we don't kill anybody in a hurry. Anyway, we'll keep moving along. Yes, Kess, Mr. Neelix, I'm curious. How did you two meet? I met Kess while I was trading with the Kazon Olga. They enslaved her, but she was kind, even to somebody like me. I had to get her out. He visited me, bought me gifts, made me laugh. He was the only good thing in that terrible place. We fell in love. Must admit, I used you, Captain. I apologise, but I'll do it again in a heartbeat. Oh, good on you, Mr. Neelix. Ask Kess why she came to the surface. Alright. If it's so dangerous on the surface, why did you leave your home? I felt a strong pull to explore the world beyond the city. I yearned for the freedom to discover new things and learn about myself. Seeing my people so dependent on the caretaker, unable to even think for themselves, was unbearable. Once we possessed telepathic abilities, but these atrophied over many generations. We have things to do. Alright, someone gets started on the transporter signal amplifier, and Kess will go to sickbay and have you examined. Will we? We don't have a sickbay. Alright, let's go to sickbay and repair the room. It's going to take 3 cycles and 12 duraniums. Let's do that. Repairing the sickbay. And there's something else. Science laboratory. It needs to be fixed too, allegedly. No available work team. Oh, because they're fixing the crew quarters. I think that's fixed now, isn't it? Alright. Oh no, we've still got 1 cycle. Emergency quarters. They're still building them. Okay. So we had to do repair and activate the science lab. Repair and activate the sick bay. Okay. So do we need some more stuff? Right, so we've got quite a bit of that stuff now. What's this rock? Tritanium. Okay, what's that used for? Advanced resource requiring for construction and repairing rooms Crafting resources, unlocking new tech tree tiers, and shuttle construction. Okay, well, we don't have that yet. Alright, there's a debris field. We might get some science points. Science points are produced in the science laboratory. Right, so that's why we need the science laboratory. Okie dokie. Let's go back to the ship. Alright, so I can't do much until that's fixed. And we got some more crew quarters. Okay, so let's go. And there's no worked crews, so let's go explore the system. Get some more of these bad boys. Where's the ship? The ship's over here. Need some of that stuff. Right, emergency quarters have been fixed. 12 crew crammed in limited quality quarters. Okay, that's good. Right, so we've got another... right, so build that. Thanks. Right, so we've got crew quarters. 26 are still sleeping in passageways. Okay, we've got to fix the science laboratory first, though. Let's repair that. Minus 14 geraniums. Okay, so that's being repaired. Back to the system. We are now there. Sick bay is repaired. The science laboratory is repaired. Okay, cost. Okay, so good. Into the ship. Injured and sick crew will be placed in sick bay automatically. After treatment, they go back to work. Increase the efficiency of the sick bay by assigning a suitable hero. Okay, close. Oh, computer, initiate emergency medical hologram program. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. I've been wanting to say that forever. With no other options available, Janeway activates Voyager's emergency medical hologram. A shimmering figure materializes in sickbay, ready to provide critical care. There he goes. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Doctor has been recruited. Good on you, Doc. Doctor, our chief medical officer is dead. You have to take care of sickbay for now and this patient, Kez. There's no need for concern. I am capable of treating any injury or disease. A broken ulnar, a few minor bruises and grazes, nothing I can't handle. You are in the most capable hands, young lady. Thank you, Doctor. That's very kind of you. Okay. I expect you to do your best, Doctor. Do my best. Captain on program for optimal medical care. What else would I do? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a patient to attend to and a sick bay to reorganise. Okie dokie. So the sick bay is up and running. Is there anything we can do to the sick bay? No. I don't want us to turn it off. Manage patients. Okay, cool. That's it. There's no names. Alright, so the science laboratory, Captain Science Lab is online. We can start researching the signal amplifier. Okay. Open tech, right, okay. Open tech tree. We want the signal amplifier. Where the flock is that? Warp core. Small battery compartment. Looking for a seat cargo bay. Impulse shuttle bay. Hyper spanner. Interphasic coil spanner. Alright. Maybe not. So where B? Oh, right. There's different levels. Right, okay. Science. Field training. Alright. Combat. Hull reinforcement. Improves phaser rate. Okay, no, that's not what I want. Borg. We don't know anything about the Borg. Alright, so where? Oh, where? would I find... Right. Am I missing something here? Oh, so it's not here. Nothing we can see anyway. Battery compartment, no. It's not an inspired workforce. Delicious meals. Oh, behave. Okay, science. Field training, navigation, transporter room, right. Sensor array, active navigation scan, hydroponics bay, science lab. We don't know what any of these are. Where's he? Right, where do we go? Transporter room? No, that's locked. Can't do that. That's locked. Is there anything not locked? Okay, transporter room, field training, field studies, doesn't get activate, active scan. Well, that doesn't help at all. Right, unexplored, signal, transporter, signal amplifier. Alright, so, it's going to take 3 things to do it. So this is analysis, not right. So I was looking at the wrong thing, maybe. Okay, that's cool. All right. I love the way the turbo lifts go sideways and stuff, and up and down. All right. What's this? Aero shuttle bay. Why is that different than the normal shuttle bay? Okay. I love the schematic, it's so good. Right, we need another crew. Yeah, look, have we got a... Right, we've got a couple of thing here. Let's build another little crew quarter. Okay, so we can fit 12 in there, allegedly. Okay. What did I do then? Is that happening? No, obviously not. Alright. I've done something wrong. No, I haven't. Alright, so that's alright. Oh, it wants me to... it needs 2. Ah, I see. Okay. Okay, we can escape that then. What else? Technology. What can we build? No, we've done that already. Okay, maintenance. Engineering. Cargo space. Room size, you need 3. Right, I can see that there now. Alright, okay. So that little room is not going to have anything. Right, so we need to fix another one of these rooms to make some more crew. Right, there's no life support on that deck. Got a ruined room up here. Do we do some officer quarters or some more crew? Yeah, let's do that. Up that one. And that one. And we still have no shields. Right, so we're researching the signal amplifiers. That's good. Alright, let's have a look at the system. Right, so we need some more of that stuff. Yeah, that's good. Search for anything valuable without entering the station. Mining station. Repair parts of the mining station to mine some resources. Engineering office level 1. Okay, let's do that. Excellent. Well, we lost some due to full storage. Alright, continue. Thank you very much. Alright. That's... Right, so still 4 cycles to go. Alright, let's zip around and have a look. Let's get some science action going. Oh, we could do with another 500 deuteriums as well. Alright, so if we go to this big boy here. Okay. Fly directly into the atmosphere. What did I say we needed? 500. Oh, alright, we need 600 now. Okay. We'll do the safe bet. Hey, and we still lost some because we still don't have enough storage. Alright, so we're at max storage. Nice. So, how many days before the stuff's fixed? Let's have a look at the ship. 2 cycles. And the science lab. 1 cycle remaining. Okay, good, good, good. Alright. Let's go back to the system. By the time that's finished, we can probably go back here, I reckon. Alright, so the transporter signal amplifier, we have some blueprints. Okay, enter the ship. Across the tech tree to research new upgrades. This way you can upgrade rooms or unlock passive bonuses to improve efficiency. Okay. Certain technologies require an upgrade of the Tier 1 to a technology category number 2. Unlocking a new tech costs research points. Research points are produced by active science labs but can also be gained as reward. Rewards in away missions. Okay, sounds good. Alright. We need to repair the workshop, of course. Why wouldn't we? No available work team. Okay. Well, that was a waste of time. Right. Okay. So what does it want us to fix? Here. So don't I need life support? Or is that on the same deck as engineering? Okay, well that's probably okay. That's probably why stellar cartography's up and running. Yeah, okay, cool, cool, cool. Right, so here we wanted... Right, so we can't do it until there's a workshop. That's what it's telling me, right? Okay. So we've got to wait until these 2 rooms are finished. So let's go somewhere. No, I can't do it yet. Stop blipping at me. Alright, they're fixed. Okay, end of the ship. Okay, so let's, we'll do 1 crew quarter. Okay, crew quarter, and we'll do a cramped one. Okay, so we've got a team somewhere down here. There, that's the one. We need to fix... Oh, have we got a team? What the hell's going on? Alright. Oh no, I got no teams. Right. Is that because up here... Okay, so that's removed. Have I got? I got a team back. Right. Cool. 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 Okay. So we can repair the workshop. 3 cycles. Okay. No, I don't want to cancel it. You just keep going. You keep going, fellas. And then you do that one. That one's 5 cycles. Okay. So no, we can't do that still. So somewhere in the teleporter room, it's probably this one down here or something. That's right, yeah. Can we do tier 2? What's that going to give us? Begin research. 5 of those. Alright, we've got 15 of them. 70 sciences. 16 cycles. Alright. Okay, so we'll get that next level as well. I hope I'm doing the right thing here. Anyway. We'll see. Okay, well, we'll zip around the system while we're doing that. We're at our compa. So we can't really do anything. Okay, so we don't need any of that. We don't need any of that. Dilithium would be a good thing. We can get some science here. Let's go here, around the sun. Workshop is now active. Okay, cool. Into the ship. Workshop repaired. We can start production of the signal amplifier. Okay, so let's do that. Teleporter signal amplifier blueprints. Okay. Crafting. Excellent, excellent. Did that other room get finished yet? Oh no, don't bloody disable it. 2 cycles on that one. Okay, cool. Okay, back to the system again. We're getting some sciences. Emergency quarters. We've got 12 more people in limited quarters. That's a good thing. Alright, so a sensor detected a small but stable spatial anomaly. It is not dangerous, but could provide valuable science data. Okie dokie. Scan the anomaly. Conduct a detailed analysis. Need a science lab. Alright, we'll go for that. Give us max. Alright, yeah baby. Alright, so we got some extra sciences. And we now have 1 science being produced per cycle. That's excellent. Alright. Good. So, we're still crafting the thingo. Okay, that's cool. We've got science going down here. Engineer. I don't really want to use all my deuterium. I mean, sorry, my what's that stuff called? Stop it. That one. The lithium. All right, we'll keep doing that. We haven't broken any of those. We still got lots of energy before we have to go up a level. Food. We don't have any food except the replicator stuff. Okay, so we've got 2 out of 2 work crews idling. Okay, let's fix that up. Okay, so there is the shield generator is damaged. What's this here? This is an empty room. Okay. Are these the crew quarters we're looking for? Of course it is. There we go. So, we're building more emergency quarters. That means 2 people will be left doing sweet FA. Right, so there's another... Alright, so the workshop's done, transporter room's done. Shall we fix one of these other things? How about the shields? The shields will be a good thing, right? Alright, so the other work crew is now fixing the shields. Okay, cool. Sounds like a plan, Stan. Alright, let's zip around the system a little bit more. We're running low on these things. Yep, let's get some. Alright, the signal amplifier has been completed. It's ready for use. Catherine would be wise to make haste back to the Acompa. Okay, it would be wise, but you know, I'm not a wise man. Right, we are here now, right? Right, we're going to get some... Alright, let's just get that. Yay! Right, so we're full on that. Tuvok wants us to go back here. Shield generator's up. Alright, good. We got shields. Oh, yeah. Excellent. Shields are on. Provides the shield, deflector shields during combat. Raising shields. Raises shields capacity by 40. Oh, okay, cool. Because at the moment, we had nothing. Right, let's go back to the system. And we're flying, flying, flying. Hey, we reached our destination. Send it away, team, matey. So, allegedly, Cass has been locked in. Who do we need? Who's going to be the best? Probably not the Talaxian. I reckon Chakotay and I reckon probably Tuvok. Yeah, let's lock them in. Start the mission. Romario, the new game is great. I'm loving it. It's just, yeah, I love these resource management sort of things, and yeah, it plays like the show. It's great. I'm loving it. All right. Upon materialising near the tunnel entrance, a group of Kazon is there, tinkering with the security barrier in frustration. As soon as they notice the away team, they flinch in fear and back off a bit. Watch out, one of them says. The foreign warriors are back. Yes, that was us. Captain, the Kazon seem hesitant, almost fearful. What are our orders? Bluff to open fire. If they don't retreat, count to 3. Okay. Ignore the Kazon and go to the tunnel. Well, we've already got 150 geraniums. No rewards. There's no risk. There's no risk either way. I think they need to go away. Right, let's do that. Get that one and that one. Okay, the away team points of phases, issue clear warning, retreat or face the consequences, then a dramatic flare, they start to count at 3. Kazon, visually intimidated, hasten away, disappear into the rocky terrain. The away team enters the tunnel unopposed. Yes, baby. Captain would reach the tunnel entrance using the transporter amplifier to find possible breaches in the barrier. Use the amplifier. Nobody knows because I didn't pick Tom Paris. I'm a clown. Use the amplifier. Okay. So in 27, that one and that one. Boop. Okay. Way team deploys the transporter signal amplifier, carefully scanning the barrier for vulnerabilities. After a tense few minutes, they locate a small breach in the energy field. They successfully transport themselves through the opening and into the tunnel. Beyond the barrier, the tunnel opens into a breathtaking sight. Embedded in a large cavern is a futuristic environment with smooth white walls glowing in warm white light sprinkled with patches of green. This is the Okompa City. Okay, Captain, we're inside, but it's a maze of streets and chambers. How should we proceed to find Harry and Balana? Let Kess lead the search. She needs... Oh, I shouldn't have used her on the last one. Conduct a systematic search of the city. Would be good. Okay, let's do that one. Don't have much of a choice, really, do I? Because I probably would get a shit outcome there if it failed. But 200... okay. Okay, let's go this one. Okay, Wade team devises a search for systematic experiment. Their efforts pay off. They quickly locate the medical facility where Harry and Balana are being held. They find their crew mates awake but disoriented, surrounded by strange medical equipment. Balana, wary of the unfamiliar faces, instinctively reaches for a weapon, but before any confrontation can occur, the ground starts to shake violently. Ah, we got 14 science points. Good, good. A message from Captain Janeway cuts through the joy of reunion. Joy? The caretaker array has apparently repositioned itself and now firing at the tunnel entrance. They're not going to be able to get out. We need to get out of there. Okay. Clear a path. Okay, or lead the team through the collapsing tunnels. Right, there's risk for both. And there's rewards for that one. But the thing is, it's full. So it doesn't really matter. Clear a path through any debris or obstacle. Well, this will be the safer bet. So let's use Mr. Vulcan. Oh, and we got a good chance there. He's fatigued. They're not. They're all better. Alright, let's go. Oh, yes! Critical success. The away team clears a path through the collapsing tunnels, using their phasers to blast away debris and create a safe passage. They dodge falling rocks, collapsing ceilings, ensuring everybody escapes safely. Soon they reach the exit, the security barrier, the only thing standing between them and their escape. Tremors are interfering with the signal amplifier's focus, Captain. The connection is being constantly interrupted. We can't beam out like this. Oh my god, the chips. Alright. Analyze the right, so we got no hope of that one because we can't do anything. Okay, cool. We have that one. Analyze the tremors interference pattern and recalibrate the transporter signal amplifier accordingly. Okay, why does she know so much? Alright, so him and her gives us a chance of getting a critical success. Lock it in, baby. Come on. Oh, alright. The team analyzes the tremors interference pattern, quickly recalibrates the signal amplifier to compensate. The transporter signal stabilizes, allowing the away team to lock onto the beam and materialize safely back on Voyager. Plus 18. Thank you very much. Mission complete. Yay! Oh, they're level 3 now. She's level 2. Okay, that's a good outcome. We won. It saves the progress. Yes, hang on, I'll show you in a minute. Back on Voyager, Harry Kim breathes a sigh of relief while B'Elanna Torres eyes her Starfleet rescuers with suspicion. She's like that. The Marquis engineer struggles to understand this sudden alliance. Alright, so hang on, I'll just... here we go. Right, so yes, you can save. Okay, you can't save during events. Funny about that. Alright, we'll just ruin... But you can manually save it now. Miss Torres, welcome aboard Voyager. I'm Captain Janeway and Ensign Kim. It's good to have you back in one piece. Reporting for duty, Captain. I didn't think I'd ever see Voyager again. It's good to be back. What the hell is going on here, Chakotay? Since when are we cozying up to Starfleet? Oh, she's got a bug in her... She's got a bug up her ass, hasn't she? It's a long story, B'Elanna. Let's just say we had to compromise to get you back. And we share a common goal, getting back home. Anything you learned on the planet would help us. Okay, ask what they learned about the Ocompa. Yeah, alright, let's do that. Can you tell us about the Ocompa? Annoyingly friendly and incredibly naive. They wouldn't last 5 minutes on the surface. Apparently they've been living underground for over 500 generations. Kess says, that's true. Our ancestors lived on the surface once. Ancient journals tell us the caretaker opened a deep chasm and led us underground. Any idea why? Well, the Ocompa mentions something called the warming. The day our surface turned into a desert, on that day the caretaker appeared and rebuilt our city. Built our city. Since then he has provided for the Ocompa to ensure their survival. Say again, Lieutenant Tuvok. There is enough evidence for me to form a reasonable hypothesis, Captain. The Ocompa homeworld turned into a desert from one day to the next. The caretaker's immediate arrival seems to be no coincidence. Of course not, because he bloody did it. I assume he is responsible for the ecological damage building the underground city and caring for that. He seems to be trying to make amends. But how could he cause such devastation to render a planet incapable of sustaining life? I confess I do not know, Captain. Alright, ask if they learned anything about the caretaker. Yeah, we need all the extra info we need. Did you learn... He's been acting weirdly lately. Apparently, abducting people is a new hobby of his. Oh, and is increasing the Okompa's power supply enough to last them for 5 years, if I recall rightly. And he destroyed the tunnels. It sounds like he's preparing for something, but what? Ask if they know why they were sent to the Okompa. The caretaker mentioned that you might have what he needs. Can you make sense of that? We woke up covered in strange ulcerations. The Okompa said we were sent away to prevent some kind of plague. Except we weren't sick before we met the guy. What a crock. They also said the caretaker had sent others. They had the same disease, but they didn't recover. They died? I want both of you in sickbay right now. Excellent. Doctor, their condition is unusual. Appears to be a cellular disruption caused by the introduction of a foreign genetic material. Their bodies are rejecting it rather violently, I might add. They're fortunate. A few more days and the cellular disruption would have been fatal. Foreign genetic material, for what purpose? An excellent question, Commander. It appears to be have introduced deliberately. Bum, 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 bum. Though why anybody want to inject them with incompatible DNA is beyond my comprehension. Prognosis, Doctor? I've already started the treatment. With my expertise, they should make a full recovery. Good on them. Yay! Captain, there is now enough evidence to form a reasonable hypothesis. The caretaker provides the Okompa with a mere 5 years' worth of energy, then destroys access to the tunnels. In addition, he frequently mentions running out of time. The caretaker has sustained the Okompa for millennia. Why this sudden urgency? It is illogical. My conclusion is he does not intend to continue his role as caretaker. I reckon you're right there, Sunshine. The Doctor's discovery further confirms my hypothesis. The caretaker is enacting measures to safeguard the Okompa for as long as possible. However, they will run out of energy eventually, so he seeks a successor. Someone who holds the key to their survival, a compatibility with the DNA's, so the caretaker's DNA. This explains the abduction and subsequent testing of individuals from various sectors. I believe that the caretaker is dying. I believe he is too. If he dies, how the hell are we supposed to get home? We have to return to the array before it's too late. Okay, Captain, given the caretaker's reluctance to cooperate, a more assertive approach may be necessary. The Vulcan's right. If the overgrown energy blob won't send us home, we'll blast our way out, phasers, torpedoes, the whole shebang. Okay. I believe a bit of tactical planning is in order. Shields first, then phasers. Well, I've done the shields. Okay, so repair and activate the phaser control room. Alright, where is that then? Phaser control room, just there. Okay, repair. Repairing in 2 cycles. Alright, so what's the other thing that I'm repairing currently? Oh, up here, more emergency quarters. So there's torpedo launch bay. So we need to fix that as well, but we don't have the damage control teams. Alright, so we need to go back to... what do we got? We need some more deuterium. So let's go... And we need some more... geranium. Right, we're over there. Let's get the... Alright, we'll get this first. So go over here. Emergency quarters, we're back up. Excellent. Close. Oh, the phaser control room's up and running. Alright, let's have a look. Let's get that ready. It's on, Jim. Okay. Alright, so what we other need, the other bit room down here. Oh no, hang on, where's me quarters, life support, mess hall, yep, right, so they're up and running. We need to fix this. Yep. Alright, cool. Repairing in 3 cycles. Back to the system. And there we go. Let's grab 67 of these good boys. Yay! And we lost some because we didn't have any storage for them. Alright, so we're all good. We're full on that. We got... we need a bit of that to get back to the other system. So let's get some of that. Leave the storage alone and focus on... Yep, okay, let's get that. Alrighty, we're lost. Yep, good. Thank you very much. Alright, so... we need to go back to the other planet. Right, we need to go back here. Okay. Off we are. Alright, the torpedo bay is fixed. Alright, whilst they're in... at offensive and defensive capabilities have been restored. Okay. However, I suggest a test run to verify system functioning and to assess our temporary flight control officer's performance in combat. Excuse me? Squeeze me? This ace pilot knows more maneuvers than Starfleet can throw Greek letters and numbers together. Okay. Except the one for evading Starfleet custody. Oh, lol. That burns, doesn't it? Gentlemen, enough. Tuvok is right. We need to test our combat systems, but we lack a sparring partner. You have one. Our ship. Seriously, Chakotay, or the Marquis on the Voyager as Starfleet target practice. What could possibly go wrong? Balana, focus. We need preparation. I will pilot the Voyager, Captain. Just remember to set your phases to simulation. Okay. I'll keep that in mind, Commander. Okay. Each combat encounter you may choose up to 3 heroes to utilise their specific strengths and capabilities. Oh, this is exciting. So, Voyager versus the Voyager. Select a hero. Okay, we want Tom Paris. We want Tuvok. And we don't have much of a choice. Not Neelix. Let's go Harry Kim. So what can he do? He dodges the enemy, attacks for a limited time, granting a brief window of invulnerability, 26-second cooldown, fires 2 simultaneously phases out, dealing increased damage, and Harry can hack the enemy shield frequencies, increasing the shield penetration rate of Voyager's weapons by 20%. 19-second cooldown. Right, okay. Start combat. Voyager will fight semi-autonomously. Phases are fired automatically. Torpedoes manually. You control the ship by entering the command menu and decide how to approach the enemy. Now, we did say there was something about simulation.
What are your orders, Captain?
Well, I want simulation mode. How do I turn that on? Disable the shield generator of the Voyager to deactivate the shields. Combat is paused. Complete tutorial steps. Okay. Orders. Order your ship to attack or defend a side with either defensive or offensive. Fleeing requires enemy engines to be damaged, while surrendering costs resources. As a form of payment, you can also repair damaged subsystems. Alright, let me look at this. We got little attack or defend, right? 3, run away. 5, surrender. 4, repair damage. Right. Proceed to offensive movement. Alright. Okay. Alright. We want their shield generators.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
Oh my god, alright. Now, didn't we have... there was some simulation button. Alright, so we're attacking their shields. Alright, apparently. Let's just attack. Combat is paused. Space bar. Attack to the left. Evasive maneuver. Enemy dodges. Okay. Alright.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Oh, that was easy enough.
Ability ready, Captain.
Right. What ability is ready? We're in simulation mode, right?
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Okay. That's good, right? What am I supposed to be doing now? Oh, victory. I didn't have to do anything. Alright. Wasted Triss, how are you? Is this a full mission or a tutorial? This is the full mission, as far as I know. Hull status, 59. Okay, proceed. Thank you very much. Oh, shields are holding, Captain. Win your first combat. Boom, that's how it's done. Not bad for a temporary guy. Hey, Tuvok. Tuvok says, your methods were unconventional. However, the objective was achieved. An acceptable performance. One more thing, Captain. Whatever awaits us at the array, the Valjean should be in a support position for Voyager. Yes, they should. Alright, have the transporter room standing by in case your crew needs an emergency beam out. Let's show this quadrant what we're made of. Okie dokie. Science tier 2. Okay, yep, we did that. Good. Alright. It's just auto-saved. That's good. Right, so we need to go back to the array, which is over here. We're full of those. We've got enough energy to get our act together. There's no other resources except this Talaxian freighter, and we need to go to the array. Alright, what? Let's have a look at the ship. Is there anything we can be building? Alright, so we've got 2 people that don't have a cabin. Right. Ideally, let's get life support back online for another deck, I reckon. Yeah, let's do that. Battery compartment is down. Alright, this is probably the missing resources. Oh, we need 35 of those things. Tritanium. We don't have any of that. Shit. It's an advanced resource required for constructing and repairing rooms, crafting, unlocking new tech tree tiers, and shuttle construction. Okay, that's no good. So maybe we need this room here. Well, it's the only other room we can do. Can't do the holodeck because you need life support, life support. Oh, there's some rooms here. Alright, phaser control, cargo back sick bay. Oh, and this. Oh, right. There's an extra room here. Right. Maybe at the front of the ship. Let's do that. Clear that room. Right. That's one crew. Let's do another room. Don't have much choice at the moment, do we? Alright. So we've got to fly back to the array. Alright. We'll do that while we're doing it. System. Fly back to the array. Alright, so those 2 rooms have been dismantled. Let's just fix the ship. So we want just one last crew quarters. Right, that one would have been the best one, but we'll take that one. Okay, cool. So that's building. This one here. I think we need another storage room. Oh, what's technology? Lab, hydroponics, no. Large hydroponic, no. We can't get any of that stuff anyway until we do the research. Alright, maybe we can do research. So I'll leave that there. Science. Research. Ah. Okay, what can I research? Says the Vulcan. Inspired workforce. What does that do? Bonuses, right, high morale. We get more morale per cycle. It's going to take 14 cycles and 40 thingos. Research points. Okay. Just can't do much more there. Engineering. What can we do in engineering? Small plasma torch. We can do a small battery compartment. Could be helpful. Plasma torch. Clearing route gives 25% more resources. Okay. It's going to take a while to research that. Right, let's keep going. What else have we got? Nothing else on level 1 in that one. Field training. So you get me increases hit points for heroes. Okay. Hydroponics bay. 50 food every 10 cycles. I think we're going to need food soon because we're going to run out of power eventually. Alright, combat. Is there anything I can do in level 1? Hull reinforcement. Yeah, the hull integrity is a bit dodgy at the moment. Okay, use another 40 points. Yeah, we got them. Can we do it? It's not letting us do it. Oh, right, because there's only one thing at a time. Oh, okay. You think they'd have enough science dudes to fix all this, wouldn't you? Okay, so we do have a spare little room there. We've got a spare room here. 3 compartments here. That's a bit of a loss. Maybe we could use that for something one day, but we won't know. Alright, so we're getting some emergency quarters going. That's a good thing. Let's go back to the system. We are flying. That emergency quarters is up and running. And excellent. Thank you very much. Right, so all the crew have somewhere to go. And we're getting 17 morale plus per cycle. That's a good thing, right? So we're doing well, I reckon. Okay, how much time we got? We got 50 minutes to go in the stream. Okay, did we make it to there? Right, we reached our destination. Continue. Oh no, the Kazon are there. More Kazon. Big one. Seems we were expected, Captain. It's the Kazon. The lead ship is hailing us. They're probably not calling to chat. I have our marquee raider manned. You'll have support if this turns into a fight, Captain. Jolly good. Excellent idea, but let's see what the Kazon have to say first. Klaus said, you'll need a sledgehammer to fix it. Fix it? Oh, not this time. Yes. God, I'll tell you what. Anyway, Jabin says, I love his hair too, by the way, so cool. Why are you here? Do you truly believe you can defeat us? We care about getting home, Jabin. We will beam over to the array and see if we can arrange that. That's all. After your display of firepower, we do not fear you, but we are not fools. Could have fooled me. We have no dispute with you. Then leave. The array is ours. This is absurd. We have no intention of challenging you. The array is mine. Leave or face my wrath. Oh my lord. Here we go. Jabin, can we discuss this like two civilized... He's disconnected, Captain, and they're powering up their weapons. Battle stations. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alrighty, so we probably have the superior firepower, I reckon. We are going to use... we're going to use Tuvok. Thank you very much, Tuvok. Yes. Alright, so this looks good. 70... Yeah, we're going to kick their asses. Start the combat.
What are your orders, Captain?
Oh, you know, I don't know, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Combat is paused. Alright, let's take out the carrier first. Do it. Blow them up.
Ability ready, Captain.
Oh, right. Torpedoes have to be fired manually. Okay. Alright, cool.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. An enemy is surrendered, Captain.
Oh, that didn't take bloody much, did it? I didn't do much. It's mainly automatic. Right, next guy. He blew up.
An enemy is surrendered, Captain.
Oh, so much. Right, next.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Well, they're all going down here, I tell you. Go, go. Get him.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Oh, he didn't even fire the marquee of doing all the firing.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Victory! Alright. Hull status 58%. Okay. No damage. You can hire allied ships on the bridge to help in combat. Only one ally may help at the same time. Unlock allies by fulfilling hidden objectives and researching certain techs. Once unlocked, they will be available for the rest of the game. Recruitment and upkeep resources. Okay, down here. Okay, up there. Ally. Right, good. That went better than expected. Our raider is still in good shape. I'll keep it close by just in case more Kazons decide to show up. You are strong, Captain, but there is strength in numbers. I have called for reinforcements. The array will be mine. Oh my lord. Then I guess we don't have much time. Hail the array. There's the blob. Well, aren't you persistent? Yes. You need to send us back to where we came from. Impossible. I bury enough strength to complete my work. I must protect the Ocampa. If I don't, the Kazon will steal their water. They won't be able to survive. Okay. Confront him. What happened to the Ocampa? It was your fault. Something you did turn that planet into a desert, didn't it? That was the debt that could never be repaid. We were explorers from another galaxy. We had no idea our technology would devastate their atmosphere. Two of us were chosen to stay behind and care for them. Of course. His hair looks like a Goid ship. Yeah. Very good, Klaus. I like that. 2, where's the other one? She went off to look for more interesting places. You must let go of the Ocampa. Did you ever consider allowing the Ocampa to care for themselves? They're children. Yes, they are. Children grow up, they need challenges. Maybe the Ocampa are stronger than you think. Send us home. You dragged us into this. You need to send us. Captain, Jabin wasn't bluffing. His reinforcements have arrived. I could try to access Array's system to transport us to the Alpha Quadrant, Captain. No, I'm fading. Time is up. If you leave, the Array will be left to the Kazon. They will annihilate the Ocampa. You must destroy it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Don't listen to him. We'll be stranded. Please protect the Ocampa. The caretaker fades away into an inert crystalline form. Janeway is now faced with an impossible choice. Return home to the Alpha Quadrant, leaving the Ocampa defenseless, or sacrifice Voyager's return to ensure their safety. The clock is ticking. Tick-tock. He's gone. Jim? Captain, the Kazon are closing in. Shall I access the primary control systems to send us back? You know what? I can't remember what they did. The choice, chat, is yours. What should I do? 1 or 2? Let's do it this way. I know that what they do in the show, they destroy the array, right? I think they tried to get home. I can't remember, but anyway, 1 or 2. Let's do a vote. Quick one. Destroy the array, Ben says. Klaus says number 2. Right, it's 50-50. Any more? Romario says number 2. She destroyed it. I think you'll be stuck there nonetheless. Yeah, I think we will be too. So let's do the noble thing and destroy the array. Your choice has consequences. We never asked to be involved, but here we are. I won't trade the lives of the Acompa for our convenience. Lieutenant Tuvok, ready the tri-cobalt devices. What are you doing? The array is our only way out of it. You can't. I can and I will. Tuvok says the tri-cobalt devices are ready, Captain. Fire. Boom. Oh my lord, the whole array has gone. We'll find another way home, I promise. 7 years later. Who do you think you are making decisions for all of us? It was the right decision, B'Elanna. The Acompa reminded me of our people. We were fighting a more powerful enemy to protect our own. The Acompa deserved that too. Yes, they did. 70,000 light years. We're really stranded, aren't we? Great. Now definitely miss my next parole review. Oh, nice one, Tom. You're hilarious. A missed parole review should not be your primary concern at the moment, Mr. Paris. I think he was joking. Thanks, Tuvok. Hadn't thought about that. Now you need to go through 7 years of TV series. Yeah, I know. I tell you what, this game's got some legs, I think. We've only just done the first episode, and it's shit 2.5 hours. Crazy. Jabin is hailing us, Captain. Of course he is. You made an enemy today. No shit, Mr. Mr. Paris, put some distance between us and this place. Voyager's hull can be damaged in combat, dialogue, spatial phenomena, or if the navigational deflector is offline. Shit, do we need one of those? If the hull's integrity reaches 0, the Voyager will be destroyed and the game is over. Hull doesn't regenerate by itself. To repair the hull, assign a work team in the engineering office. Okay, so number 1 is that one. Alright, yep. Hull damage from asteroid, plasma storm, navigational deflector offline. Okay. And I thought warp 9.9 is faster than an FSD drive. Well, I don't know about that. I think an FSD drive is obviously faster in this bloody game. Alright, so we need some more deuterium. We're 700 shy. So let's go to the Talaxian freighter. We might as well go there. Alright, keep a safe distance. Alright, let's grab that. Thank you very much. Stored. Do we need any of that stuff? No, only one. Alright, so let's go to the sector. Alright, they want to get out 15 cycles away to a new system. Let's go. Engage. Alright, Hydroponics Bay has been researched. Right, we're there. That was a nice... Oh, new sector. What? Oh, an asteroid. Apparently we need to go there. Fly to the marked destination in the 3rd system. Okie dokie. Alright, before we do that, let's just have a look at the ship and see what the hell I unlocked. Right, we've got crew quarters, we've got morale going up, we've got food coming out our wazoo, we've got energy. Ooh, we've got some energy, that's good. We did need a hydroponics bay because we can now do that, right? Alright, let's get some food action going on. Food. Can we do a hydroponics bay in there? Maintenance? No, that's not it. That's not the droids I'm looking for. Technology. Hydroponics bay. That one. It needs 3 rooms, of course it does. Okay. Let's... anything else we can build? Phaser... Alright, all missing resources because we need dilithium. Alright. So we need the 3 rooms. There's a 3-roomer. Let's build the hydroponics bay there, shall we? No, wrong one, Gavler. Technology. Hydroponics bay. Yep, okay, we can do that. We get some food going. Over here. Yay! Alright. So, it's probably not our #1 priority, but, you know, food is food. Soon enough, we're not going to have enough power, and we're going to have to start rationing it. Yeah, okay. So what we can do is we've got 1 crew, so let's repair this room here. 5 cycles, okay, cool. So now we've got some ship being fixed. Let's go over to here, because apparently we needed to do something. Right, hydroponics bay is done. Ruined room. Let's just go into the ship. Now we haven't got any reason for that one. We got the hydroponics bay up and running. Okay, so it's making food. All right, cool, and we can upgrade it if we want to. All right, that's good. Right, research. Well, let's do some more research. Hull reinforcement. Now that would be good, you know. But what else can we do on level 1? Captain's acknowledgement. Increases morale after a 1 combat by 50. Well, morale's pretty good at the moment, so I won't worry about it. Increase hull integrity by 50. Can't unlock that. That's it there. Science, we've done that. What else can we do in science? We've already got that. We can't unlock that. Field training for away missions could be good. Crew, sick bay, mess hall, inspired workforce. Alright, how about engineering? Plasma torch. Small battery compartment gives us supply surplus energy from the warp core. Can temporarily provide up to 120 stored energy before grey mode gets activated. I think that's probably a prudent thing to do, so we'll do that. Okay. So, missed the chance for some barbecue. Yes, that is true. That is true. But, you know, I had to destroy the array. Alright, what are we doing? We have everything we need to do there. We go back to the system. We're here. And I don't know what the reason is. Ooh. 70,000 light years for home. Seems like we're in this together, Commander. Your decision didn't win you any friends. Kazon, Marquis, and Starfleet. But I respect you for it. Their anger is justified, but we have more pressing concerns. 2 crews on 1 ship, stranded in the Delta Quadrant, fighting for our survival. I think we're up to episode 2 now. Alright, so Cremo says, it says Warp 9.9 is a lot faster than FSD, but be used for a short time because energy consumption and workload on the warp core, so travel speed is a lot slower, around 1,000 times the speed of light. With stops for refueling and restocking, evading dangers, it takes a lot longer than in Elite Dangerous to 75,000 light years. Well, there you go. That is a good little tip. Well done. Thank you, Akrimo, aka Captain Nix. Commander Nix, that's the one. Right, so we're stranded 2 crews, 1 ship. I know a thing about survival. The Marquis, a motley crew, we had to learn to put our differences aside and work together to coexist. Coexist? Well, Commander, I'd like to offer you the position of Voyager's first officer. Chakotay is recruited as first. Are you willing to trust a Marquis with that responsibility? Yes, indeed. This is a new beginning, a chance to forge a new path. 27 crew joined Voyager. I have to make more cabins. Janeway sounds like Trump. I don't know about that. Neelix, Kess, you wanted to see me. Do you need anything else before you leave? Supplies, water, medicine. Well, that's what we want to discuss. We'd like to go with you. Before you say anything, Captain, we very much want to be part of your journey. I can offer you so much in this sector, Captain. Need a guide, supplies, contacts, and a cook. Oh, you haven't lived and you've tasted my Angler Bosk. I think that's how you say it. But more than that, Captain, I can be your morale officer and keep those smiles bright on this long voyage home. I have a feeling you'll need that. A guide, a cook, and a morale officer. That's quite an offer, Mr. Neelix. And Kess, what about you? What do you hope to gain from this journey? Well, I want to see the galaxy. There's so much out there I don't know, so much to explore and discover. Perhaps this journey could help me understand my own telepathic abilities, learn more and develop them. But I also want to help the doctor. After the doctor cured my wounds, I realised I want to help people too. Maybe I could learn from him. Assistant in the sick bay. Indeed. I think the doctor would be glad to have you. Very well, welcome on board. Captain, you might want to see this. Looks like we've stirred up a little trouble in a good way, I think. Ooh. Unexpected guest. Sudden distress call reveals Voyager's victory over Jabin, sparking a mass escape from the Kazon slave camp. Janeway wastes no time ordering the desperate survivors to be beamed aboard. Neelix is surprised to find another Talaxian, Zybai, who was captured whilst exploring the Okompa landscape, gratefully joins the crew. Growing crowd of survivors seeking the doctor's care. 21 joined. Ugh. Alright, everybody, listen up. Okay. Can we save it right now? I'm sure. Alright, we got an event. Deliver speech. Stand strong as defend it. Unite, explore. Alright, okay. I think this speech. Stand strong as one crew. We'll do that. We'll unite as one. We're alone in an uncharted part of the galaxy, facing unknown dangers. We must work together as one to survive. Commander Chakotay and I have unite our right. Seek new solutions. Explore, but duty calls us home. Explore, but fight our way home. Chart new territory, seek solutions. Let's go with that one. It's peace, Jim. Only staff and the development will continue to chart new territories, unravel the secrets of this region, but our objective is to return home. 75 years is unacceptable. We will innovate. Adapt, overcome, and reach home. Never give up. Find a way together. Yeah, let's do that. Never give up. We'll search shortcuts, new technologies to get us home faster. Somewhere along this journey, we'll find a way back. Well spoken, Captain. Oh, he's got the suit on now. Oh, he's number one. Oh, and she is not in engineering yet. Why not? But Janeway has some sort of moral compass compared to the Orange, indeed. Catherine Janeway, Mr. Parrish, you've proven yourself a skilled pilot and a valuable member of this crew. I hereby appoint you as our flight control officer. For the first time in my life, I don't know what to say. Yes, you cheeky monkey. Perhaps a state that you would like to embrace more frequently from now on, Lieutenant Paris. Oh, he's been promoted as well. Lieutenant Paris has a nice ring to it, don't you think? Hey, Harry, I bet your own promotion is just around the corner. Oh, Harry, you poor fucker. Boy, imagine me becoming a captain one day. Oh, don't get your hopes up, bud. Well, gentlemen, as your first official act in your new position, Lieutenant Paris, set a new course. We're flying home. Hey! Yay! Leaving this sector will cause all active missions to be cancelled and all heroes currently marked as unavailable to be lost. Okay, let's just stay here for a second, because there's some other things to look at. Alright, let's just see. Can we save now? Yes, we can. Save. Manual save. Accept. So we can save it. You just can't do it when they're talking. Alrighty. Okay. Starfleet cadets. What we're going to do is, I think we'll finish it now. We won't. We could. I've got to explore this little bit here. Now, what am I going to do? Let's go back to the talking head scene. What are we going to do about Star Trek Voyager? I love it. It's such a great game. I'm not enjoying all the talking, though. I wish they had some voices in there. Wouldn't that be good? But anyway, yeah, I'm thinking... See, I don't normally stream on Thursday nights either. So I'm thinking Tuesdays and Thursdays, play what you like, it's your time. Thank you, Crimo. I'm thinking Tuesdays and Thursdays we'll do Voyager, and then Monday, Wednesday, Fridays we'll do Elite Dangerous. And Crimo says, I'll watch you either way. You're a gentleman. Thank you very much. Yeah, alright, so I think Tuesday, Thursdays we'll do Voyager, and we'll do Elite Dangerous on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Leaving the weekend free, unless, you know, there's nothing going on a Saturday morning, and I'll do a bonus stream, and we'll toss the coin and figure it out. I think that'll do. That'll do for today. We've saved the game, we're in this sector, and we can go. Sounds like a plan. Good on you, Ben. Yeah, it does sound like a plan, doesn't it? I won't press L and go to the next sector. That would be a bad thing. Lars says, sounds good to you. All right, cool. All right, so this mixes it up a bit too, which is good. Klaus says, it's your channel. Play whatever you like. We'll be here. Klaus, you're a gent. I love you. All righty. That'll do for this evening. So thank you very much. We won't go to the next stage because I probably won't be able to save it and the like. And we only had 15 minutes of the stream to go anyway. So... that'll do for tonight. I can probably get out of the game now. Yes, I can go back to the main menu. Right, it's been 2 minutes since I last saved, apparently. All right, apparently I have to save it again. Now, are we going? Yes, we're going to go back to the main menu. Alrighty, there we go. I will see you very, very soon. Tomorrow is Wednesday. So we'll play Elite Dangerous. I'll figure out something to do. It'll be good fun. All right. I will salute, live long and prosper, all that stuff. Hang on, there it is. Live long and prosper. See you later, Commanders. Bye-bye.